Girls' body language when they like you. Hey there, it's your girl Anna, back with some more juicy content on all things dating and self-improvement. Have you ever found yourself on the edge of making a move, but you held back because you just couldn't tell if she was into you? Trust me, you're not alone. So many guys have been there, standing on the precipice of uncertainty, nerves jangling. And let's be real, it can be downright scary, right? The thought of misreading a girl's signals on the possible facepalm moment that could follow is enough to make any guy think twice before stepping up. And that, my friends, could mean missing out on some potentially life-altering opportunities. That's why today's video is a game changer. Deciphering between friendly chit-chat and flirty vibes can be like navigating a minefield. But guess what? We're about to crack that code. We are going to lift the veil on this enigmatic world of women's body language. Now, with plenty of interesting facts sprinkled in, because when it comes to the dance of love, actions can echo like a roar, while words can merely whisper. Oh, and boy, do women have a secret language of subtle cues that speaks volumes about their feelings, from twirling her hair to keeping you in her sight line, to leaning ever so subtly in your direction. A woman's body language can be a powerful narrator of her emotions and intentions. These cues can give you a read on how she feels about you even before a single word leaves her lips. And trust me, you'll want to hang around until the very end of this video, where I'll unveil the most crucial sign to watch for. But before we get going, if you're new here, please press that red button to subscribe to the channel and comment down below "I've subscribed" so I can thank you. Now strap in and prepare for a deep dive into the fascinating sea of non-verbal cues. Let's unlock this treasure chest together, shall we? Why is body language the ultimate litmus test for attraction? Now here's a fun fact for you. Research suggests that a whopping 80 to 90% of the real nitty-gritty of a message is tucked away in the non-verbal part of it. That's right. The real story often lies not in the words, but in the unspoken language of gestures, expressions, and posture. This is why understanding how to decipher a woman's body language becomes a veritable game changer when navigating the labyrinth of attraction. But here's the catch. Decoding body language isn't a walk in the park. Even the experts don't always hit the bullseye, but that doesn't make this skill any less crucial in your dating toolkit. You see, the vast majority of our body language unfolds completely unconsciously, a bit like an iceberg with its bulk hidden beneath the surface. So, being able to read and interpret these subtle cues becomes an invaluable strategy for unmasking a woman's true feelings for you. It's like having a secret codebook to decipher the enigmatic language of attraction. So let's dive deeper and unlock these mysteries, shall we? Eye contact, the window to her heart. Did you know that maintaining eye contact can actually stimulate romantic love? Research has shown that when two people stare into each other's eyes for a prolonged period, their heart rates actually synchronize. Eye contact is a non-verbal cue that's as potent as a lightning bolt. When a woman is feeling the spark, she tends to maintain longer eye contact with the object of her interest, i.e. you. She'll be locking her gaze onto yours with an intensity that's hard to ignore, peppering you with quick, frequent glances that scream, "Hey, I'm interested." Eye contact has this magical ability to convey interest and establish an unspoken connection between two people. If you find her eyes lingering on you more often than not, then chances are she's keen on getting to know you better. The next time you see her, pay attention to those eyes, because they might just be telling you the story you want to hear. Her smile lights up the room. Have you ever noticed a girl who seems to beam sunshine even when there's nothing particularly funny or entertaining going on? This could be a reliable sign she's into you. Her smile is warm, genuine, and infectious, almost as if she's simply delighted to be in your presence. A smile can be a mighty communicator, broadcasting everything from pure joy to contentment, from polite acknowledgement to nervous anticipation. A smile makes us more approachable, fostering a friendly and inviting atmosphere. And smiling doesn't just signify happiness, it also makes us more attractive. Studies have found that people rate smiling faces as more attractive and trustworthy than non-smiling ones. So, if you find a lady frequently flashing her pearly whites your way, it could be a telltale sign that she's into you and is eager to foster a deeper connection. But hold your horses, fellas. Context is key here. If you were in a social setting, she could be smiling out of courtesy or friendliness. not necessarily because she's harboring romantic feelings for you. So make sure you look for the other body language cues I'm going to be discussing to corroborate her attraction before jumping to any conclusions. Hair play, the flirtatious dance of attraction. Alright gentlemen, have you ever seen a woman twirling her hair around her fingers or tucking a stray lock behind her ear while she's talking to you? Yep, this could mean she's seriously crushing on you. Now, our hair often is seen as a symbol of femininity and allure. It can be an attention-grabbing accessory for women. By playing with her hair, she might be subtly and flirtatiously expressing her interest in you. It can be a way for her to draw attention to herself and her physical features, as well as a way for her to convey nervous excitement. But playing with hair isn't just a sign of flirting, it can also be a sign of comfort and trust. When a woman plays with her hair around you, it could mean that she feels at ease in your presence. Now think of it this way, it's a kind of non-verbal flirtation, almost like a peacock flaunting its feathers to attract a mate. By fiddling with her hair, she's showcasing her femininity and allure, subtly inviting you to approach and strike up a conversation. So, if she's running her fingers through her hair whilst talking to you, it might be a bright green light signaling her interest. Leaning in, the silent whisper of interest. Here's an interesting fact for you. In body language, leaning in isn't just a sign of interest, it can also mean agreement. So, if she's leaning in when you're talking, there's a good chance she's agreeing with what you are saying. So, have you ever noticed a woman leaning in towards you whilst you're engaged in a conversation? This subtle body language cue could be a big, flashing neon sign saying, "Hey, I'm interested." When a woman is into a guy, she might lean in towards him, whether they are chatting at a bar or even sitting next to each other at a party. This leaning in is her non-verbal way of saying, "I'm intrigued by what you're saying and I want to be closer to you." Think of it as her opening the door for you to step in and deepen that conversation. Even amidst the clamour of a crowded room, this simple act can create an intimate, cozy bubble between the two of you. So, if you see her leaning in, consider it a warm invitation to venture into her personal space. It's her way of drawing a circle around you two, separating you from the world outside and hinting at a deeper connection. Mirroring movements, the silent symphony of attraction. Have you ever noticed how people who are really into each other start to mirror each other's actions? It's like they're dancing to the same rhythm without even realizing it. When a woman is drawn to a guy, she might start to subtly mimic his gestures, body language, or even his speech patterns. This mirroring is an unconscious way of saying, "We are in sync and I'm attracted to you." It's her way of building rapport and intimacy, like a silent symphony of mutual desire and interest. Touch, the electric bridge of connection. Did you know that even small instances of physical touch can increase our levels of oxytocin, the hormone associated with bonding and relationship building? Interesting, right? If a woman is interested in you, she might find little ways to touch you. The power of touch cannot be overstated. It can ignite a spark of connection and attraction that sometimes words can't. She might sit close to you, brush past you, or lightly touch your arm, shoulder, or hand. It could be her way of saying, "I'm attracted to you," or a gentle probe just to see how you react. Think of touch as a silent bridge, connecting the emotional and physical worlds. It's an implied way of saying we're on the same page here, and it can spark a delightful, electrifying connection between two people. So if she's finding reasons to make contact, there's a good chance she's into you. Fidgeting, the energetic echo of excitement. Have you ever noticed a woman fidgeting when she's around you? Maybe she's tapping her foot, twirling a lock of her hair, or just playing with a pen or maybe her necklace. Well, guess what? This could be a sign that she's into you. When a woman likes a guy, she might get a bit nervous or excited around him, leading to all this fidgety behaviour. It's like her body is literally buzzing with energy that it needs to release somehow. And research has found that the more a woman is attracted to a man, the more she'll touch her face during conversation. This can range from a quick touch of the lips to a soft touch of the cheek. So if you notice her giggling, blushing, touching her face lots, or even avoiding direct eye contact, these could all be signs she's got a bit of a crush. This fidgeting is her body's way of saying, I'm attracted to you, even if she's too shy or hesitant to put it into words. Open body language, the book of desire. Let's dive a bit deeper into the world of open body language. So you are probably wondering, what does open body language look like? Well, imagine a book. When it's closed, it's shielding its contents, right? But when it's open, it's inviting you to read, explore, and understand. It's the same concept with body language. And open body language doesn't just indicate attraction, it also promotes a more positive perception of the person displaying it. A person with open body language appears more friendly, approachable, and likable, so consider using open body language next time you are around your crush. When a woman is into you, she will naturally want to open up to you, physically and emotionally. She'll face you with her whole body, not just turning her head to talk to you, but pivoting her shoulders and feet to point towards you. She may unfold her arms, relax her shoulders, and keep her palms open and facing you, which is a universal sign of openness and honesty. Another telltale sign is her personal space. If she's comfortable letting you into her personal space, or even better, if she's stepping into yours, that's a clear sign she's interested. As touched upon earlier, she might lean in whilst talking to you, get close enough for your arms to brush against each other, or maintain that exciting eye contact that seems to pierce right into your soul. These are all signs she's got you in her sight and is interested in getting to know you better. Micro-expressions, the blink and miss signs of attraction. As promised, this is one of the most crucial signs to consider when paying attention to a woman's body language, and that is her micro-expressions. What are these, you ask? Well, they are exactly what they sound like. Tiny, fleeting facial expressions that flash across a person's face for just a fraction of a second. These subtle cues are often unconscious and can reveal a person's true feelings, even when they are trying to hide them. When a woman is interested in a man, her micro-expressions might betray her attraction, even if she's playing it cool. For example, she might have a brief flash of surprise when you approach her, followed by a quick smile that she tries to suppress. Her eyes might light up for a second when she sees you, or she might quickly raise her eyebrows, an instinctive sign of interest. Another common micro-expression to look out for is the lip purse. This is when she subtly presses her lips together after you say something. It might indicate that she's holding back something like a comment, a question, or even a compliment. Remember though guys, these expressions are extremely brief and can be easy to miss if you are not paying close attention, but once you train yourself to spot them, they can be a game changer in deciphering a woman's true feelings for you. So the next time you find yourself wondering whether a woman likes you, pay attention to her body language. You might be surprised at what you learn. And remember, whether it's a subtle touch, a flirty smile, or an open posture, body language can be the key to unlocking the mysteries of the heart. Did you enjoy today's video? Great! I've got another enlightening video that's perfect just for you. Click the box below to check it out.